and highly significant heavyweight showdown taking place Saturday night at the O2 London. Whilst Alexander Usyk sits at the top of the division with each world title belt, behind him there is a growing queue of determined, dangerous and restless challengers, all vying for their place, vying for their spot and vying for their shot at World Championship glory. At the very front of that queue today is Joseph Parker. Ranked number 2 in the world by Ring magazine, he is a former world heavyweight champion who has had a taste of that rarefied air at the top of the mountain. And he sits here today hungrier than ever to get there again. But that climb to the top of the mountain is one that is fraught with danger. And on Saturday night, that danger comes in the form of the heaviest hands in the heavyweight division. Fabio Wardley has proven himself to be a one-punch knockout specialist. His ability to find a way to win in the face of what often appear to be insurmountable odds has seen him rise to recognition as Ring magazine's number 6 ranked heavyweight and one of the most dangerous fighters walking the planet today. So you can feel it. There is a heavyweight storm brewing here in London. And whilst many would get swept away or damaged by this storm, it is in the eye of the storm that both Fabio Wardley and Joseph Parker truly come alive. And it will be in the eyes of the world that the winner on Saturday night will be most worthy of that shot at Alexander Usyk's crown. We'll be live around the world on the global home of boxing, DAZN. Ladies and gentlemen, on Saturday night for both Joseph Parker and Fabio Wardley, this is all or nothing.
Hello everyone, good to see you all here. Thanks for making time to come to the press conference, all the media as well. Team Parker, my wife. Yeah, this is, for me, this is all or nothing really. I'm not really thinking about losing this fight. I'm going into this fight to win. And once I win, I'm going to move on to the next fight. I respect my opponent and what he's done in his career and how he's prepared for this fight, but I'm a different level, to be honest. And I'm going to show it on Saturday night.
And Joseph, just on that, that is a word that you have used in the build-up, level. You believe you're on a different level. So explain to us here, what level are you and what level is Fabio Wardley?
You'll see. You'll see on Saturday night. I don't really want to explain it in words. I want to explain it in action.
Yeah, look, massive night coming up on Saturday. Massive for the pair of us on this table and massive for me at this stage of my career as well. It is obviously the biggest fight of my career, biggest fight of my life coming up, and so far so good for me. Every time I do step up, I rise to the occasion and rise to the challenge, and Saturday is going to be no different. Yeah, the separation between levels and where Joe is and where people think I am has been a common theme with me throughout my career, to be honest. It's nothing new that I'm hearing. Every time I step up to a new level, it's always, oh, this is the step too far, this is the step too far, until obviously I come through, I win, and then, oh, okay, well, it's the next step, is the step too far. So for me, it's nothing new. I relish the challenge. I look forward to stepping up, proving people wrong, proving doubters wrong, and showing that I am very much at the top level of this division.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. What does this fight mean? This is the most significant fight, I think, at the moment in the heavyweight division. It's the best one out there. These two guys have stepped up. Neither of them needed to make this fight. You know, Joe Parker, he's the interim champion. The WBO have already ordered that the Usyk has to defend his belt against him, but he was injured. And Joe said no, he wants to fight anyway. And Fabio, again, he's in a fantastic position and he only had to wait his time and he would have got a crack at it. Said no, I want to fight as well. And not only that, I want to fight Joe Parker because it gives me a chance to jump the queue. And you've got to take your hat off to them. They're fighting men, proper fighting men. And we've got a superb fight here, a brilliant fight. Queensbury and DAZN are bringing another great heavyweight fight to the viewers. And, you know, you look at it and you look at they're talking about levels, and I get that and understand that. And you look at a former champion, world champion in Joe Parker, who's on a fabulous run, you know, beating Bacoli, Zhang and Wilder and doing it in style. And then you look at Fabio, who no amateur experience whatsoever, a couple of white collar fights, but done everything that has been asked of him. He's had 20 fights, he's undefeated, knocked out 18 opponents and stepped up a level each time. And the one thing he has got going for him is he does have a leveler, and that's his explosive power. I don't care how good you are. If he catches you, you're going to be in trouble. And with Joe, you've got somebody who's been there, done it, and continuing to do it. And you look at the both of them, the superb condition they're in. These guys have trained. They've not left anything, no stone unturned. They're in their best condition, and you're going to get something special on the night. And the prize is there for the winner. The winner gets to fight Mr. Usyk. He gets to fight him for the WBO belt and the other 3 belts. And Mr. Usyk has said that he will take that fight early next year. So that is the prize. It's all or nothing for the winner.
Yeah, I'm very confident for Joseph Parker for Saturday. I've never seen him so good, and he's been getting incrementally better fight by fight. That's the scary thing, and really just the whole package now with all that experience. So I think credit to the opposition, and Wardley's got a massive punch. He could knock anyone out on his day, so the fight's not without risk. But I think it'll be our night on Saturday. And the really exciting thing, to emphasise what Frank Warren said, is I have to admit I was a little bit cynical about Usyk's motives a while back. Like, does he want to keep fighting? Does he want to unify? But I was involved in a couple of phone calls that were quite encouraging the other week, which suggests to me that Usyk absolutely does value the unified position and will honour it. And now I'm increasingly confident the winner of this fight will get a shot for the undisputed heavyweight world title, so it's a very exciting eliminator situation.
Parker, you've seen them all come and go. Does Fabio Wardley present anything that Joseph Parker hasn't seen before?
Look, I mean, he's 33, but he's arguably a veteran. If you look around the sport and look at the names on his resume, there'd be few, if any, other boxers now that have the quantity and quality of opposition and have been that many rounds at his age. And so, is there anything that worries me? No. But Wardley's got a massive punch, and if luck's on his side, he could buy a lotto ticket. He might win the fight. So, but no, I think it'll be our night, and then we're going to go straight for Usyk and for the unified title.
The world has seen vulnerabilities in Parker, not just us. But yeah, for Fabio, it's fighting who is number one and who they claim is the best out there. Fabio always wants to challenge us as a team. We look for challenges. It's a sink or swim mentality, and that's what we have. And I think Fabio's gonna swim, and it's gonna be a good fight whilst it lasts. But Fabio's gonna be too quick, too powerful, too youthful. All this talk of experience, Fabio's just gonna clean the clock with it.
He's going to learn that it's okay to have a loss, and he's got enough time to climb back.
I haven't lost to date. I'm not planning on doing it anytime soon. Look, that's not the way Saturday night is going to go. Like, especially at the O2 for me, like a home away from home. That's an extra man in the ring with me. That's an extra buzz. So Saturday night's going to be big. Look, Saturday night, 25th of October, O2 Arena. Probably the best boxing venue in the UK. It's special. That cauldron lights up when it's full, packed, 20,000 people in there, electric, wall to wall. 2 dramatic fighters in there, but only one winner. Fabio Wardley win, Fabio Wardley knockout.
Firstly, thanks to my team for being here. Spencer, David, George, Andy, rest of the team. I'm going to smash you.